And the last lesson that I want to share with you, this lesson comes again from different setting, from my meetings, discussions, and even workshops with board members. Why I'm laughing, this part, I left it the last because even now I thought and I kind of feel tension in my body. Some of those conversations were at the same time very deep and opening a lot of unspoken important things. But at the same time, those meetings sometimes were clearly disappointing in a sense that just imagine we're sitting one by one with the board member, and we both see the vulnerabilities, unspoken vulnerabilities, and their strategic integrity at the highest level. And the board member openly says, Vilma, you are too uncomfortable. You are asking too uncomfortable questions. And I have no idea how to sell it to the board. When other consultants or legal companies are coming and saying, oh, guys, you have such a great framework and huge work is done with your risk management. We just write for you a few expensive procedures and everything will be fine. You have to do nothing. And I was rejected. I was simply rejected. But, I'm still smiling because, yes, it is disappointing. I saw possibilities to change the game and then to support them. I even said, okay, guys, I can join. I can join hands-on as a member of team to lead the change and then to put in the same dashboard risk and business indicators and to clean your framework and your risk registers from all this senseless mess and to make step towards people showing the empathy and connecting business and risk together in reality, in daily work, in reporting also. But why I'm smiling? I think if this man or woman this year had no courage to speak up, there is a lot of possibilities. Maybe they will find more courage to speak up next year and to change the game. Because if they already see and understand things that are done wrongly, they will find most probably the way to speak about this. So my conclusion out of this is like one message is that this avoidance looks like harmony. They do not want to destroy those nice green dashboards. And maybe they even afraid to admit that they overworked with procedures and documentation and missed this reality. And board members, they actually did need some safety. So this is something, it is a hard lesson for me, myself. Now I'm trying to reflect, but I understand that it is a little bit messy still. But I think that this is a question that I want to take with me to the next year. And we'll look for the answer. How to create safety while keeping this courage and brave, uncomfortable questions and leading board members stepping from their avoidance to reality, but still feeling safe in doing so. Yes, because this avoidance, kind of like trying to keep the system. Some of them really confess to me that, Vilma, we are not ready to see the reality because we do not have motivation to change. Everything is so great. Our image, our marketing, our reports look too good to shake them. Yeah, so how to create safety? This is the question that I'm taking with myself. What best practices I revealed from those meetings and trainings? Mature boards invite discomfort early. They dare to step into dialogue, into conflict even, and they do not afraid of conflict and different opinions. And during the workshop with FinTech board members, I even heard very nice insight from one board member. He said, I think we should be more patient and more open to talk with risk managers, even if risk managers look boring to us. And this was something that also makes me think hopefully about the future, that yes, stepping with people into dialogue change things. And those mature boards, when they start dialogue with the risk managers, when they truly open the door to risk manager, and when they demand risk manager to be present in strategic planning sessions, they often discover that risk managers not at all boring people. They are humans, first of all, and they have a lot to say to the boards also. And strategic integrity, as I mentioned, it requires courage. And this is best practice that I learned because I met quite a huge number of companies where risk manager is part of strategic planning process, is heard, is bringing uncomfortable questions, and participates and supports with information decisions, and ensures that the decisions are made in informed decisions instead of running after the decisions and trying, to create this how to say to decorations decorations for risk management. Yeah, and risk is intelligence, first of all. It is not reporting. So this best practice is coming from this disappointing conversations sometimes when even talking with the human resources who are looking for risk managers. They kind of like, yeah, we want different risk culture. Our company is paying a lot of attention to risk management, blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to real work, to tasks, they are basically limited to have timely reporting to regulator and to the board. So reports that do not make board members think, reports that do not pay flags, reports that do not raise uncomfortable questions. Oh, I have nothing against compliance, but I think that risk management is much more than compliance. Sorry for my dog. Okay, so my question related with this lesson is, what uncomfortable question is currently missing from your boardroom? What is the elephant in the room that everyone pretends it is not here?